Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 ho.
Welcome to this episode of Chattin with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today we're going to talk about Scammy the Bull selling ecstasy to all the boys and girls. Shout out to everyone that takes the time to watch this show. I really appreciate you guys. Tony Cuts, what's up? Richard, how are you? Reality Report, Craig Gatto, go check them out. Ivan, what's up? How are you? These guys have lost their minds, but they're giving us more information, more content, so we're just going to keep bringing you the content. Yaz, how are you? Mary SnitchMas, full green light. Miles, what's going on? So we got a really good one for you guys today. Before we get started, if you guys want to help out the show, we got a toy drive going on. You can donate through Cash App, Chattin with Staxx, or you can hit up Venmo, PayPal, Super Sticker, Super Chats. And I'm trying to get a new laptop. So if you guys want to help towards that, just specify where you want the money to go, and that's where it will go. So today we're going to talk about Scammy the Bull. So he did an interview on Vlad, and Vlad asked him about the ecstasy ring. So let's get into it.
I will do it again, and I will do it again until I go to prison for the rest of my life.
So let's talk about this ecstasy thing for a second. Now, your son Gerard, he's living in Arizona as well.
Yes.
And me and him had a conversation this morning. I got a few little, pieces of information about what really happened. And I guess he had gotten into a whole bunch of credit card debt.
He did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like $50,000 in debt. And in order to get out of this debt, he decides to sell some drugs. And I guess he was going to go back to New York to do a drug deal, but you kind of freaked out because that's where you're from and that's where, all your connections are. So he agreed to actually do the drug deals in Arizona. And
so the drug deals he's talking about is the ecstasy ring after Sammy the Bull Gravano got away with killing 19 people. He's out of the witness protection program. He was able to keep $4 million. But that's not enough for him to take care of his son's credit report. So he's got to go sell drugs. Like, the hypocrisy on these people, it's insane. Like, you can't make this stuff up. You can't. Well, we're going to break it down for you guys. It gets funny.
And he borrowed the money from you?
I freaked out, period, that he was even doing drugs, let alone going back to New York.
Yeah.
Which was the stupidest move you could make. Now, you're going to bring my
Matt Butterfly,
name,
how are you?
You're my son over there. And if they want to do something to hurt me, they're going to maybe hurt you. So
probably
I freaked
kidnap
out
him or
about
something,
that.
right? Yeah.
Right. Or hurt him.
Yeah.
So, and So he was going to stay there. And then later on, I was running like pool businesses and all my businesses. So later on, he had a couple of kids he was running around with, partners with. And one day I came in the house and they were counting up money. And one of the guys.
Now listen though, listen close, because the government let him keep money, $4 million. Now you're telling me they let him keep $4 million, but he had to sell drugs with his son to pay his son's credit, to fix his son's credit? That shit don't even make sense. But let's hear the bullshit.
Mr. Gravano, yeah, that's yours. I said, what is it? Money. It was a little stack. For what? For the pills we're selling. I said, no thanks. I'm not interested in the pills. I'm not interested in the money. And I freaked out about that, and I left. I grabbed my son and I said, listen, you got to stop this. I'm on parole.
Do you hear his bullshit? Here comes the total bullshit lies. He tells his son, you got to stop this. I'm on parole. But then he keeps going. He's like, you know what? I'll just do it for you.
You got to stop it. I don't want you doing that. I got businesses here.
Tony Gomez, how are you? Thanks for joining me this morning. Ivan, thank you so much for the $1.99. I appreciate it. Bobby Lucas, what's up, man? How have you been? James Jameson. Good thing I don't drink that shit no more. Remember, if you're out there struggling with drug addiction, just know you can do it. If this guy can rat on Sammy the Bull, then you could get sober. If this guy could rat on John Gotti, then you could get sober.
There was a kid, Mike Papa. He could have jumped in. Smart kid.
Vito, what's up?
He said that we're all
going on.
So how was I going to stop? He's not a baby, and they're not kids. So I devised a stupid plan.
Okay, listen to his stupid plan to fix his son's credit by selling ecstasy pills while he just beat 19 murders. This guy's real fucking bright.
I thought it was a smart plan. I said, how about, found out that they were buying it for $7.50, selling it for $15.20.
And you're telling me he says that he wasn't involved with drugs before this point, which is total bullshit. There's FBI files that he was involved with drugs with the Colombo family and then with the Gambino family. 100% he was involved with drugs. The FBI hid it in the trial. They didn't want them to know that he was involved with drugs. But clearly he, so this is his first drug deal ever, he's saying, right? And he's breaking down all the math.
Pills. And they're selling 5,000 pills or 10,000 pills like this.
What's up, James? How you doing?
So I said, how about if I fund
a
couple of big moves where you buy 50, 60, 70, maybe 100,000 pills. And
with the money that he could have just fixed his son's credit with, right? He could have just gave his son the money instead of getting him involved with some bullshit. But no, not Sammy Gravano.
You just make the money.
So he's having his own kid go out and sell drugs. And he's okay with this.
I want my money back, plus interest, VIG.
So he's going to make his son pay a VIG on his money so he could fix his son's credit.
Like a Sherlock.
How much interest?
Well, a Sherlock loan. Undetermined at that particular point.
Okay.
One of the kids said we could put 50 cents a pill on it because they're going to be able to buy it cheaper, and we'll give him that. I don't want an end of the drugs. I want interest, Sherlock loan. So, and you do 4 or 5 deals. Use all years you got your pockets full, right? Yeah, and you quit.
Yeah, because we all know that's how it goes, right? You start selling drugs, you get money, and you just quit. You got to quit. Get the cash and run, right? That's the plan every time. That used to be my plan every time. Never worked out like that. I always thought I'm going to be a big drug dealer and do this and that. Fucking never worked out like that.
You come to work with me in my businesses and construction and the
Thank you
pool
for the
company.
$10.
I could put you in business, but you.
So he has his own business, but he has his family selling drugs too. He has a pool business. So he's probably making tons of money. The FBI let him keep $4 million. $4 million. And he has to do this dumb shit. Can't make it up, man.
You can't be around me and deal drugs. You have to stop.
I mean, prior to this, when you were with the Gambinos,
Uncle Jack,
did you
what's
ever
up?
deal in drugs at all?
No.
Right, because remember there was that big no-no. I mean,
Lying motherfucker. 100% he is lying right now. You heard how quick he answered, right? Nope, I wasn't dealing drugs. Darren, how are you?
that's actually how John Gotti got in trouble initially,
Yeah.
right? Because he was dealing drugs, and the Gambino boss said no drugs.
Mm-hmm.
So
Government made a lot of money off Scammy Gravano. They wrote books together after. You know, they're in cahoots. All of them. They're all in fucking cahoots. The FBI was in cahoots with Sammy. They took care of their little pet Sammy. And then they stashed him away over there in Arizona. He thinks he's running a fucking his mafia right now with a bunch of young women.
you yourself never dealt with drugs up to this
Not
point.
because of Paul Castellano's order. I did not like, well, they were dealing heroin and stuff like that. I didn't like the people you were forced to deal with.
Like his son. He didn't like the people he was forced to deal with like his own son. Did you guys know that Sammy Gravano pulled a gun on his own son and put it to his head? Said, I'll fucking kill you if you mention my name again. His girlfriend, Gerard Gravano's girlfriend, mentioned Sammy Gravano's name to somebody, and they went back and told him. Talking to his wife over the 30K? Nah, I never heard that one. But I read a lot of reports.
Okay.
John,
I
what's
had
up?
enough money. I was in construction businesses.
You heard him. He had enough money. He was in construction businesses, but he had to sell ecstasy with his kid. Make this make sense.
I was a Shylock. I had $1.5 million money in the street on Vig. That's bringing in almost $40,000 a week. I don't need drugs,
Got it.
so I never dealt drugs. Now, I'll give you another example to show what I cared about the ecstasy.
He's a fucking liar. So let's hear his bullshit lies now. Bobo Camp, how are you? Merry SnitchMas, man.
One of his friends, he'll know his name, a Colombian kid, has a connection where they make the actual ecstasy in Europe. They get in touch with me. They want me to buy. They want to overprint and give me 1 million pills
Okay.
for 50 cents a pill.
So $500,000.
$500,000.
So my greed instantly took over and said, I'm going to exploit my own family, my wife, my daughter, my son. I'm going to have them all involved with this drug business, and we're going to get rich because I'm already rich. Like, what the fuck? How do you justify this?
$250,000 up front. They deliver it. They give it to me. I got it. They get the other $250,000. All legit. Now remember, they were paying
Well, legit, you know.
Well, legit.
Whatever you call legit
in that way.
in that world, yeah.
But
Hey, Bishop Clips, come to the front of the fucking class. Here we go. Take that shit right to the toilet bowl, scumbag. Okay, now that we got him flushed, anyone else? Is there anyone else want to go down the bowl? Yep, we do got another one. See you later. People just don't learn, man. Here, let me give them another flush. Here you go. Make sure you get all the way down. Make another fucking account. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. I'll flush you every fucking time, you scumbag. These are Sammy Gravano simps in the chat. That's what we got here. Here, I'm going to give some wrenches out so you guys could flush these fuckers with me. All right? Look at them all. Look at them all. Oh, yeah. Where'd they go? Where you at? Come on. Keep it coming. My finger ain't tired.
He's got $7.50 a pill they're paying. I'm paying 50 cents. If I tack on $4 a pill, it costs them.
I know who it is.
Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 ho.
It's the Howard Beach Tough Guy. Howard Beats Tough Guy. Talking shit. It's cool. Keep it coming, motherfucker. Here we go. Go ahead and make another fucking account. Keep them coming. Easy. Keep them coming, asshole. Trash. Straight up trash. That is sausage lips. It's got to be sausage lips or it's got to be Sammy Gravano Simps. But it's all good. Ain't gonna fucking do nothing to me.
$4.50. They're paying $7.50.
They're trying to get me banned. That's what they're trying to do. Raven, how are you? Listen, if I've never seen you in this fucking chat before, I ain't giving you no goddamn wrench. You're out of your mind. It's not happening.
Making a fortune.
Millions of dollars.
But I refused.
Yeah.
And my son, I don't know if he told you, he said, Dad, why would you not do it? I said, because the first deal I make, I invest this money, I get it back, I make $4 to $5 million.
$1 million.
More.
$1 million.
Maybe more. I'm not going to stop. I'm a gangster. I'm a thief.
I'm going to pass out baseball bats and butcher knives to my chat. Thank you, damn it, Mandy.
I'm not going to stop. It's too easy. I'm hooked. I will do it again. And I will do it again until I go to prison for the rest of my life. Because I'm out on parole and everything. So I'm not going to make the first move. I want you to deal with it. I'm funding it for you. Quit and come in with me. But unbeknownst to me, they were under investigation for quite almost a year. So when I finally say that to them, I walk smack into a whole investigation. The question is...
I know who it is. It's this scumbag.
Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 ho.
Hold on. Let's see what's going on.
Paying for these women?
Yeah.
Paying for these women?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Where are they from again?
You're crazy.
It's fucking see-through. It's like skin. It's just like there. It's fucking see-through. It's like skin. It's just like oh my god.
Where? Where?
Bro, come on. Yo, email me, man. And when I get to Arthur Avenue, I'll hit you up. You guys want to send me the Gravano action figure? Just hit me up and I'll get you one. And then they have the Gene Barillo add-on that goes on his back. And then you can get the one where this guy and this guy milked the rat. Hey, it's a special we're having.
When I got busted for dealing drugs, did I actually deal drugs? Did I take the rat?
I'll come to Coney Island, Kevin. I've been out there before. Shout out to my boy Q. Shout out to Nims, Coney Island's mayor out there. Gorilla Nims, go check him out.
It's a great question. It's a complicated question. And they did a whole thing that's coming out in April or May. A whole thing. Taxx, a company from England, investigated the whole thing. Now, I don't know how it's going to turn out, but you're going to be able to see that.
It's going to come out like you're a scumbag, Sammy. It's going to come out like you're a fucking drug dealing piece of shit, Sammy. That's how it's going to come out. I mean, how other way would you paint it? Yeah, I live rent-free in Gene's head. You're right about that. Come to the front of the class, scumbag. You join Gene with the floaters. Enjoy. I can keep this going all fucking day. Listen, we're gonna have a big plan any visits to Chicago. Yes, sir. I will be in Chicago too. I will be in Florida very soon. I'm gonna be in Florida during spring, and maybe we'll pay Gene a little visit.
I'll answer the question as
This
best
shitter's
as I can.
full, Mike.
No, I never bought drugs. I never sold it. I lent them the money knowing that they were going to buy, not drugs.
Oh,
drugs is
wait.
a word that covers a lot of.
What did he say? He said he lent them the money knowing they were going to buy, not drugs. He tries to backpedal his words. Did you hear him? Because these people, man, they get put on the spot. They get asked questions and they let information out that they probably should not. This guy's agreement's probably going to get ripped up pretty soon. Oh, yeah, they're investigating his bullshit. So you wonder why there was private investigators coming to your house there? You'll find out soon.
It was ecstasy. To me, ecstasy was not a drug that killed. It wasn't like heroin or anything like that. I
The
thought
last
it was
day
like
to donate
pot.
for the toy drive.
And the reality is, it is.
20
It's a
first.
love drug. In other words, everybody loves each other. Everybody's happy. You don't get hooked.
I could probably go till the 22nd. I don't like doing it at the last minute, but if that's what I got to do, that's what I got to do. That's what I did last year. Did it at the last minute. But we got it done. This is going to be our 3rd year doing this. We're not looking for thousands of dollars. We're just looking to get some kids a couple toys and make their Christmas good. Because they probably don't have a great Christmas sitting in the shelter, you know? So we're going to do what we can for them and try to get some packages maybe for the grown-ups there. He goes, ecstasy ain't so bad. It's not even a drug. Listen to him.
Drugs. Drugs is a word that I don't know how it's going to turn out, but you're going to be able to see that. Now, I'll answer the question as best as I can. No, I never bought drugs. I never sold it. I lent them the money knowing that they were going to buy, not drugs. Drugs is a word that covers a lot of things. It was ecstasy. To me, ecstasy was not a drug that killed. It wasn't like heroin or anything like that. I thought it was like pot. And the reality is, it is. It's a love drug.
You hear this
Everybody
fucking guy?
loves each other. Everybody's happy. You don't get hooked.
Is
so
that
it's-
right? You don't get hooked. You don't get hooked to ecstasy. Little does he know there's heroin in ecstasy. There's cocaine in ecstasy, crystal meth, whatever they can get. I'll donate 50 if chat can match. If not, it's still a good cause. Thank you. I appreciate that. James stuck 10 in already. I appreciate that. Every little bit counts. Even $1 goes a long way. You guys have no idea. This dude is trying to He's trying to minimize his role in this whole ecstasy ring. He's trying to say that those aren't drugs. You can't make this up, man. You can't. I knew this girl who had holes in her skull, just skin from taking ecstasy. I know a kid who got so fucked up from taking ecstasy that he was like walking around town, like mumbling to himself. He thought he was a famous rapper for like a year and a half. He was fucked up, like real bad. Scammy Gravano doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He likes to ruin lives and ask for forgiveness later. That's what he likes to do. Just like this scumbag. He doesn't even ask for forgiveness. He just beats the shit out of women and keeps it moving. Here, read the report. Make sure you pause it and read good. Pause it right at this spot and read that. And then Mr. Ballin. Mr. Ballin out of control, right? Can't afford a fucking raunchy hotel room? Yeah, you're a baller. And somehow, some reason, right? The more views you get, the more of a man you are, I guess. I guess that's how it works. Because these people are fucking delusional. Oh, I get more views than you. So what? So what? You still won't fight a man. So what's the difference? You're still a bitch. And you'll always be one. You and your little peanut gallery of flunkies.
Great question. It's a complicated question. And they
Yeah, I'm going to give you a complicated answer. Hey, the scumbags didn't make new accounts yet? Where you at? Come on. You got tired of making new accounts? Come on, let's keep it going.
did a whole thing that's coming out.
If anyone would like to donate to the toy drive, we don't have that much time left. There's about, 4 or 5 days left. You can hit up the Cash App. It's Chatting with Staxx. We're going to go do some good things for the kids at the shelter.
In April,
Nick, what's going on? How are you? Joe Penn, what's good,
May,
man?
a whole thing. Talus, a company from England.
Green Shank. If I see you here more, maybe I'll give you a wrench. But listen, I look at this every single day. I know who's here. I know my people. You know what I'm saying?
Investigated the whole thing. Now, I don't know how it's going to turn out, but you're going to be able to see that. Now,
I'll tell you how it's going to turn out, scammy. They're going to make you look like a trash bag for dealing drugs with your kids. That's how it's going to turn out for you.
to the question as best as I can. No, I never bought
You got to
drugs.
earn that, Tony
I never
Cuts.
sold it. I lent them the money knowing that they were.
We don't just give out wrenches here to try to manipulate people. We keep it real over here. You got to earn that shit, man.
Going to buy not drugs. Drugs is a word that covers a lot of things.
You know what I'm saying?
It was ecstasy. To me, ecstasy was not a drug that killed. It wasn't like heroin
Latin Butterfly earned her wrench.
or anything like that. I thought it was like pot. And the reality is, it is. It's a love drug. In other words, everybody loves each other.
It's a love drug. It's not a real drug. It's a love drug. Time to address the rat stacks, especially this one.
Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 ho,
He whimpers. Tough guy whimpering. You guys want to see the tough guy whimper? Let's check that out, all right?
Warn you, but I'm gonna fix it. I did this to the door. Warn you, but I'm gonna fix it. I pushed the door in. 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 I did this to the door. Yes, I pushed the door in.
And his car is on trial.
Yours. But I'm gonna fix it. 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 But I'm gonna fix it.
So if I get charged for this,
You're not being charged. You're not being charged. You're not being charged. You're not being charged.
I'm still the one taking work. Paying for these women?
Yeah.
Paying for these women?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't pay for women, Gino.
Everybody's happy. You don't get hooked. So it was a bullshit. To me, I looked at it as a bullshit drug.
Do you hear this fucking guy? He's trying to minimize his role in the ecstasy ring that he got his whole family involved with. Like this, it's crazy. Crazy. And for anybody that listens and believes this fucking guy, anything he says, you are crazy. You lost your mind. This guy's a no good scumbag. He killed a young kid that was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Shot him in the back of the head. Rest in peace to Alan Kaiser. And then you got Sausage Queen lips. This fucking guy just will never learn. He will never, ever learn. Never. He just doesn't know how to move forward with life. But hey, that's his fucking problem. Anyway, catch your mitt lips.
I'll answer the question as best as I can. No, I never bought drugs. I never sold it. I lent them the money knowing that they were going to buy.
King
drugs.
Rat should be locked up for
Drugs is a
life.
word
You got that
covers a
right.
lot of things. It was ecstasy.
It was ecstasy. It wasn't a real drug. Shabazz, how are you? Thanks for joining me this afternoon or this morning. I should donate some of those eyebrows to Schmiegel. He should donate some fucking lip filler. Yeah, Schmiegel could, what's his name? Sausage Lips could donate eyebrows to Schmiegel since he lost all his hair.
To me, ecstasy was not.
Yeah, it's on site for Gene as well, so don't worry about it. It's on site for you too. Come to the front of the class, Gene Simp. Come to the front of the class, Gene Simp. Where you at? There you go. Join your fucking boyfriend. You have a great time. We got a $5 donation. Thank you so much for that. It's going to go a long way. Sammy justifies selling ecstasy is insane. That's what he's doing.
Legit
Whatever you call legit
in that way.
in that world, yeah.
But he's got $7.50 a pill. I'm paying 50 cents. If I tack on $4 a pill, it costs them $4.50. They're paying $7.50. They're making a fortune.
I got news for you. No, they don't always win. I always win. Now go down the bowl, bitch. Now that we took care of that, let's keep it moving.
Millions of dollars.
But I refused.
Yeah.
And my son, I don't know if he told you, he said, Dad, why would you not do it?
You're welcome,
I
Latin
said,
Butterfly.
because the first deal I make,
Only heroin dealers minimize ecstasy. They minimize selling ecstasy. You're right about that. I can't even read your name, but hello. What's up, goat? Sammy's face is the shape of the Crypt Keeper, Tales from the Crypt. Rah! He fucking goes to sleep in a coffin every night. Good, I can't wait. Now go down the bowl with your bitch boyfriend. See ya. Got another one. These people, they're really in their feelings today, huh? That's too fucking bad. Go get a tissue and call an ambulance, bitch.
I invest this money, I get it back, I make 4 to 5.
I stand on that. Gene ain't doing shit. And if he is doing shit, let's go to the call out and really fight, pussy. Because you ain't going to do it. But I would. Gene's not worth my time. He's not. He's a scumbag. He'll just end up in prison for the rest of his life. He has life on the installment plan. He will never change. He's just like a lot of these scumbags, still involved with bullshit. I believe Sammy Gravano's still involved with some bullshit too.
Million.
Joey Blunts, what's going on, man? Jojo the Wild Man, how are you? Damn it, Mandy. Miles, what's good? Darren. We got a lot of people in the house. We got 63 people. We hit over 100 people the other day. Gene living rent free. Yeah, right. Hey, we got another Gene simp. Down the bowl, bitch. There you go, Andy Kaufman. Make sure you get it all the way down. Shout out to Jared Tillinghast. He's got a great show over there, The Call Out, where real men go and handle business. And pussies ignore the call out. Shout out to Jared. Great guy.
$1 million overnight.
Yeah.
Month, maybe more. I'm not going to stop. I'm a gangster. I'm a
Thank you,
thief.
Joe.
I'm not going
Thank
to
you,
stop. It's too
Jojo.
easy. I'm hooked. I will do it again, and I will do it again until I go to prison for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Because I'm out on parole and everything. So I'm not going to make the first move. I want you to deal with it. I'm funding it for you. Quit and come in.
He wants his son and his kids to deal drugs, and he'll fund it for him. Just use my name. Because, you know, everyone was scared of the Sammy Gravano name at one point. His name don't mean shit no more. When you say the name Sammy Gravano now, the only thing that comes to mind is this. King fucking rat. And then he has all these other little rats sucking on these little rat nipples. Hey, it is what it is. I just calls them like I sees them. And there's a lot of them too, a whole line of them. We got this one. We got this one. We got this one. This one's so happy, fucking dances the night away. And then we got Sausage Lips, who's going to be opening his own sausage factory. Oh, wait, you can't come and fight me, huh, Gene? Because you got to ask permission. Because you're out on bond right now, right? Don't worry. When I come down to Florida, I'll let you know where I'm at. And then we'll see if you're a fucking big tough guy like you say you are.
But unbeknownst to me, they were under investigation for quite almost a year. So when I finally say that to them, I walk smack into a whole investigation. The question is, when I got busted for dealing drugs, did I actually deal drugs? Did I take the rap?
Aledo kills are like rabbits. They multiply. And then he says, I baseball batted him to death, but he survived. I swear he said that. I swear to God, he said that. A baseball batted him to death, but he survived. What the fuck? Like, you can't make this up.
Christmas. Ho, 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 ho.
Everett, how are you? Merry Christmas. Merry SnitchMas. cheese stigmata, moose meat. The fuck are you talking about? The Rat Pack roll call. There's a lot of them. Listen, we haven't even scratched the surface. There's a whole bunch. We haven't even got over to Sally Umbats over there. You know, he's the one that came up with Lucky Luciano and Aletto and all these guys. We're going to take care of all of them. Don't worry, we're going down the list.
It's a great question. It's a complicated question. And they did a whole thing that's coming out.
It's a complicated question, but let me lie the best I can.
In April or May, a whole thing. Talis,
hey, Jason Reinhardt in the building. What's going on, man?
Thing. Now, I don't know how it's going to turn out,
the rat.
but you're going to be able to see that. Now, I'll answer the question as best as I can. No, I never bought drugs. I never sold it. I lent them the money knowing that they were going to buy, not drugs.
What?
Drugs
Wait, what? Did you hear him? He just fucked up. He just fucked up with what he was going to say. I lent them the money knowing they were going to buy, not drugs. Gene is a hand job. You got that right. Gene can't get out of his own way. That fucker drinks a Red Bull. He doesn't know what to do. He just sits there like, panicking. I live rent-free in his fucking head.
Thing. Now, I don't know how it's going to turn out, but you're going to be able to see that. Now, I'll answer the question as best as I can. No, I never bought drugs. I never sold it. I lent them the money knowing that they were going to buy, not.
Hold on, we got a sausage lips sympathizer in the fucking chat. So we're gonna take care of him real quick. Come to the front of the class, bitch. Don't hit the other floaters on the way down. Now go make another account, come back in, okay? I don't care if you talk shit, just be respectful, right? There's a way to talk shit and be respectful. Now that that's out of the way.
Drugs. Drugs is a word that covers a lot of things. It was ecstasy.
It was ecstasy. This is the sausage-free zone. We don't fuck with sausages over here.
Paying for these women? Yeah. Paying for these.
Come on, Gene. You're not paying for those women, are you?
Paying for these women?
Yeah.
Paying for these women?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where are they from again?
You're crazy.
It's fucking see-through. It's like skin. It's just like there. Fucking see-through. It's like skin. It's just like. Oh my god!
Where? Where?
Warn you, but I'm gonna fix it. I did this to the warn you, but I'm gonna fix it. I pushed the door in. 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 I did it.
That's who you support. Hey, it is what it is, man. Fireworks, what's going on? Unblock you on my main channel. This is my main channel. What the fuck are you talking about? Don't worry, I'll let you know when I'm in Florida too, tough guy. Now kick rocks. Don't worry, I'll unblock you right before I get there.
To me, ecstasy was not a drug that killed. It wasn't like heroin or anything like that. I thought it was like pot. And the reality is, it is. It's a love drug. In other words,
Q, what's
everybody
going on,
loves each
man?
other.
Thanks for
Everybody's
joining me
happy.
this morning.
You don't get hooked. So it was a bullshit. To me, I looked at it as a bullshit drug. At the end, a decision came down that they
Listen close.
really raised the limit on my son, and my son-in-law and a few other people. And they didn't have me good. I'm not on phones. I'm not talking about drugs. I never dealt it. I never bought it.
He's a fucking liar. There's proof out there that he sold drugs, dealt drugs when he was with the Colombo family. There's proof out there that he's bisexual, that he was cutting hair at a beauty salon and he had a fucking secret gay lover and he was going to be outed. And he killed his fucking brother-in-law over it. His own wife's brother, his wife's blood. He killed him because he was going to get outed by his wife's brother. Crazy. Can't make this shit up. Kelly, how are you? Thanks for joining us this morning. I hope you guys all have a great Christmas. We're just getting started with these fuckers.
I just lent them money, but it was...
So let me explain something to you guys. Scammy Gravano said you sound stupid as fuck, Shmiga. That must be that's got to be smacking lips ass Gene in the chat again, huh? Here, you join your friends, okay? Have fun. Don't hit the bowl on the way down. Slayer of MobTube, how are you? Thanks for joining us this morning. Sammy's a fruitcake Staxx. Yes, he is. We're going to be bringing you that story, too. You didn't know that? See you later, Ivan. Thanks for joining us this morning.
A deal, and I asked, well, what do they want? My son was facing 45 years with the feds and 25 years with the state. My son-in-law, big numbers too.
They want to be movie stars now? Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Fucking Dominic can't even read a fucking Cat in the Hat book. Mr. Rapper, what's he gonna be? What's he gonna play? Eminem Part 2? He's gonna be in 8 Mile Part 2. He's gonna be the rapping capo, the rapping fake capo. The drunk rapping fake capo. That's another one. We're just getting started with him. Don't worry, Dummy Dom's getting it. Yeah, we'll see about that, pussy. Where'd you go? Come on.
So they said they really want you. If you take a plea and you admit to everything.
Really bothering Genie Boy, huh? Seems like I'm really under his skin today, huh?
Paying for these women?
Yeah.
Paying for these women?
Yeah. No.
I didn't do this to you, Gene. You did this to you.
Warn you, but I'm gonna fix it. I did this to the door. Warn you, but I'm gonna fix it. I pushed the door in. I pushed the door in. I pushed the door in. I pushed the...
Paying for these women?
Yeah.
Paying for these women?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where are they from again?
You're crazy.
It's fucking see-through. It's like skin. It's just like there. It's fucking see-through. It's like skin. It's just like oh my god.
Anyone that's with Gene Barillo, you better go get tested. Fucking dude's dirty motherfucker. Look at him.
Cut them down. Your son will get no more than 9 years. And your son-in-law. And so I said,
He'll be enjoying his Christmas over there in Florida in a hotel room alone. He'll be sitting there crying, buying chicks. Yeah. Fucking buying women with his royalties from his stupid ass book, from his book of lies. He should have named his book The Book of Lies. The mobster that was never a mobster. Gene Tonto Barillo. Hey, keep making them and I'll keep fucking flushing your ass, bitch.
Well, what would I have to? What would I get? And they said, you'd have to admit to everything, even things you didn't do. You'd have to.
I give them this. They do have a lot of supporters, but hey, your supporters are just as stupid as you are.
I said I didn't do that. I did lend the money. I knew what was going on, but they said you got to just admit to everything. What's the difference?
Yeah, maybe Gene will be eating his Christmas dinner through a straw. Maybe he will. He talks enough shit about enough people that who the fuck knows what's going to end up happening to him. I know he likes to make a bunch of hollow ass threats. So here's your opportunity, Mean Gene. The call out. I'm calling you out, pussy. So come to the call out and let's fight. Oh, wait, you got to ask for permission from your bondsman, don't you? Because you're on supervised release. Oh, that's a damn shame.
If you're going to take the plea, to cut them loose, you got to admit to everything. And you're facing 12 on the low, 15 on the high. I said, all right, make the deal. I'll do it. And I did it. Well, they went for an upward
Rich,
departure.
how you doing?
20-year sentence with the feds, 19 years with the state running together. I did 17 years, 7 months on it. My son.
Shmiga crossed. Oh, that's too bad. I can't wait for the day.
Got a sentence, I think, of 9 years, up 3 months. My son.
He'll never fight.
Sentence.
He doesn't know how to fight. He won't fight nothing. And listen, I'm not a fighter, man. I'm not a gangster. I'm not none of that. I'm just someone who changed their life. I thought it was too late, but it's not. It's never too late. So if you're out there struggling, just know you can do it. You can start right now. You don't have to let anyone else have control over what you do in life. Goofy Dom merch would be great. I love this show from Scotland. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Don't worry, we're working on some new merch. And it's gonna be funny. We're gonna have some funny things. This is all about entertainment. I don't really wish any ill will on these people. Like I'm not about that type of shit. But I'm gonna show you the truth on who they are. You know, I don't wish them any harm. But their true colors will be seen.
Or anything like that. I thought it was like pot. And the reality is, it is.
Let's minimize our drug dealing activities. DG, good advice, Staxx. Just joined your channel. Keep it real. No doubt. Moose meat is shook. Who's moose meat? For merch, write a kid's book called Fluff Fluff. Got their tongue. I don't think they make a straw that thick enough for his lips. Probably not.
Christmas. Ho, 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 ho,
Crazy. This is the only thing Gene did in his little mafia days, right? I break the door down. Gene can suck down a thick milkshake in less than 5 minutes. Very impressive. Catcher mitt lips. These people are nuts. Let's listen to Sammy minimize his involvement in the little ecstasy ring again.
Or May, a whole thing. Talis, a company from England, investigated the whole thing. Now, I don't know how it's going to turn out. but you're going to be able to see that. Now, I'll answer the question as best as I can. No, I never bought drugs. I never sold it. I lent them the money knowing that they were going to buy, not drugs. Drugs is a word that covers a lot of things.
Did you hear that?
It was ecstasy. To me, ecstasy.
So he just admitted I was giving him the money and I was going to loan him to buy not drugs, catch your mitt lips. Hell yeah, catch your mitt lips, 100%, man. I could see him running a sausage stand and saying, sausage lips. Anyone want sausage? He's got free advertisement everywhere he goes. He's the chef. That's what he said he's going to do. I swear. Here, let me see if I could find the video where he says it. I'm going to open up a sausage lip factory, he says. Hold on, I got it right here.
A very special episode. This is the big
somewhere.
No, John,
How
they're
much,
gonna
how
give
much
him a lot
time
of
does he
time.
got?
Yeah,
They're gonna give him 30, 40 years.
petrified.
Yeah.
And Vinny always had money.
When he would lose, he'd come in the down in 94. These guys really don't, these other shows just make numbers up. It's wrong. I mean, I could correct them if they, ask me.
Fucking dummy. Rich, how are you? Gianni, what's good, man? Merry Christmas. Thanks for joining me this afternoon. We got Nick M in the building. Damn it, Mandy. Full green light. What's going on, man? Uncle Jack. Sandra, right? Or Sanda? Shabazz. That's what it is. I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas with their family.
Well, I just said a lot of these guys, see, listen, we talked about this before. We know these guys. We stay with these guys. I know them since we're young. These other guys.
Yeah, you stayed with those guys. Let me show you the reality of John A. Light. This is the reality of John A. Light. He had sleepovers with John Jr. That's about his involvement in the mafia. Here's what John wants you to believe on the top, and there's what really happened on the bottom. Okay? Just so we're crystal clear on what's really going on here. Mr. Elton John A. Light is living in his own mind that he was close with John Gotti Sr. I do have some new information about this whole situation, and we're going to be dropping that this week. Matter of fact, tomorrow. We're going to drop the new information that I have about Mr. Aletto tomorrow. My bad for butchering your name, Shabazz.
They're just talking. They'd have no knowledge. They didn't stay with him. They didn't know him. They just read something somewhere and repeating it. That's the problem. Whoever.
They didn't sleep over, so they just repeat it. They don't know him for shit. They weren't like me. I was at the Gravano hit. Look, there's me right there with Sammy. And Michael Francis. Joey Merlino said that your daddy raised rats, and he ain't lying. Stand-up guy raises rats. That's the truth.
I remember when Vinny wanted to kill you because you beat up Frankie Lapp.
Yeah. Frankie Lapp was tough. He's a big he's a big guy.
Tough motherfucker. Frankie Lapp is a tough motherfucker, yeah.
Yeah, he's tough. I know, Frankie. I got none. Listen, that was orders from coming from John. the father from Johnny Kinnig and, back in those days. But
you don't want to miss tomorrow's show, the information about Oleto. Listen, if it's good information, I don't care. I'm going to share it. So if it makes him look good, it is what it is. If it makes him look bad, I don't know what to say. It is what it is. But I'm going to let you guys know the truth about what was really going on back then.
yeah, actually, I talked to one of his nephews after that, and another guy, because they were trying to set me up. I'm going back. I'm trying to think what year that was. But they tried to set me up a couple of times, and then they were told Banky actually was involved, and Banky talked to Johnny Kinnig, and then that was that. They said, stay out of it.
So, okay, so when did you just lastly get out?
I don't even know who you're talking about, but I always win. Checkmate.
Got out September 20th.
So it's been about a month.
Yeah.
And now you have no more probation?
I'm going to avoid the question because I'm out on bond right now with an ankle monitor on for beating up my girlfriend once again.
No more probation.
Notice he's avoiding the question.
And do you know why, I mean, what the judge's reasoning for that was? Like, is he convinced that nothing?
Yeah, he terminated me. He said that's enough violations. No more probation.
Yeah, because he didn't want to deal with your goofy ass anymore.
And so what have you been doing since you just got out this time?
Well,
yeah, I'll show you what he's been doing since he got out this time.
Fucking midget mafia, Johnny Molino got something to say about me. Joey, you're 4'2". I see you in Tampa, I'll slap you around. Okay, you're the boss of 3 guys, the Philadelphia Mafia. If you actually be a member of your family, I'd rather be a Latin king. Okay? Get lost, you're an active mob boss on YouTube, you're a fucking clown turd. I did this to the door. I pushed the door in. You're a dirty hoe, that's what you are. Hey, look, tell everybody how you fucked 100 guys. Tell everybody that on YouTube. Tell everybody that. Tell everybody you fucked your neighbor. Matter of fact, let me go talk to Andrew.
I know we have, I can't really get in touch with you, so the bullshit we going through is fucking stupid as fighting.
You want to play games? I'm stabbing every single one of them. Let him come up here. Go. Watch.
Free roughing.
Well, wait. They wanted a year and a day. He wouldn't do it. They wanted 1 year and a day consecutive to my 6 months. They wanted me to come home like next summer.
And he was released right from segregation because he doesn't know how to keep his hands to himself. There must have been a fucking female in there somewhere.
But still in. Judge Block wouldn't do it. The prosecutor, Keith Edelman, actually came down from D.C. From D.C., he used to work with me in New York. He hates me so much. Came down to from D.C. to my court sentencing and says, oh no, we want a year and a day. My lawyer goes to them. She's fighting them, going, we agreed to 1 year, 1 day concurrent. Why are you doing this? He just wanted me to get more time. Long story short, Judge Block wouldn't do it.
Gene was obviously polishing Judge Block. Probably.
I mean, no time, basically. Only an extra 40 days.
Huh.
So he just kept on taking my side.
So
he was taking my side. These people are nuts. He's team government, 100%. He's on that team. He does not give a fuck.
now you're living in Florida?
In a hotel room that you can't pay for. If you guys think I'm lying, hey, listen, I only give you the facts. 100% facts. Make sure you pause this and read it, because this is Mr. Queen Gene requesting to have his case transferred because he can't afford his hotel room. That's too bad, huh? Hope it all works out for you there, Queen Gene. If you guys want, pause this and read this. It's really a good read. Now, we got more. Check this out. Oh yeah, I believe in these. Oh yeah, he tells on his own friend. He's a rat. He has rat pumping through his blood. These people, they have no loyalty to anybody. What makes you think they're going to change? No, huh? That's right, Aletto. Get down on it. Lewis, what's going on? So hey, you're from Howard Beach. What is Gene's reputation out in Howard Beach? You got any answers for us, Lewis? We want to know if people out in Howard Beach respect Gene. Thank you. I appreciate that, Lewis. We're going to do something good for the kids this year. Last year, we had a really good one. And I'll show you guys a clip. Show you guys a clip of the toy drive from last year. And we did one the year before that, too. That video's out there. So check it out. Find this fucking video. My computer's acting really fucked up. I'm trying to get a new computer. If you guys want to help towards a computer or you want to help towards the toy drive, just specify where you want the money to go. Lewis said I'm going to put that towards the toy drive. Uncle Pete, I'm from Ozone Park, right next door, and he had a rep of a tough guy with the teens and mops. He ran off the rep of a guy he was around straight up. Yeah, he used Ronnie's reputation to go around and act like he's the king shit. And now, I don't know. He thinks like he's trying to make people think like that he is in that situation now. He's a cooperator. He's a scumbag. He'll never be anything other than. Some of these people humble themselves and they don't act the way that this guy does. But look, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. He can't help himself. Like, how many times? How many times do you need to do this?
But I'm gonna fix it. I did this to the warn you, but I'm gonna fix it.
There's only about 20 of
Paying for these women? Yeah. Paying for these women?
Yeah. No.
Come on, Gene. The Lord of Illusion. You got that right, Uncle Pete. Slayer of Mob Tube. That's a great name. Anyone that listens to Fruity Lips, they need help. And people need to know who these people are so they don't get bamboozled by them. Because that's all they'll do. They'll take their money and use it on.
Paying for these women? Yeah. Paying for these women?
Yeah.
They'll buy Jordans or they'll buy some bullshit and not help a fucking person. Because that's the type of people that they are.
Paying for these women?
Yeah.
Paying for these women?
Yeah.
Or they'll break a door down and pay $500 to fix it. Gene should just start his own door business.
Warn you, but I'm gonna fix it.
Jamming with Gene.
Warn you, but I'm gonna fix it. I did this to the warn you, but I'm gonna fix it. I pushed the door in. I pushed the door in. I pushed the door in.
Little fucking midget mafia, Johnny Molino got something to say about me. Joey, you're 4'2". I see you in Tampa, I'll slap you around. Okay, you're the boss of 3 guys, the Philadelphia Mafia. If you actually be a member of your family, I'd rather be a Latin king. Okay? Get lost, you're an active mob boss on YouTube, you're a fucking clown turd.
I did this to the door. I pushed the door in.
You're a dirty hoe, that's what you are. Hey, look, tell everybody how you fucked 100 guys. Tell everybody that on YouTube. Tell everybody that. Tell everybody you fucked your neighbor. Matter of fact, let me go talk to Andrew.
I know we have, I can't really get in touch with you, so the bullshit we going through is fucking stupid as fighting.
I'm scared of every single one of them.
Let him cup you. Go. Watch. I'm scared every single one of them. Let him cup you. Go. Watch. Watch.
Get my dog. Get my dog.
I'm gonna show you time right now.
Get my dog.
You want to play games, right? I'm gonna show you time. Watch me.
Ruffin. Where's my fucking dog?
Free Ruffin for Christmas. Free Ruffin. That dog needs to be let go and let him run free away from the rats. Don't they attack rats, those little dogs? That's what they're for, right? Aren't they like rat hunters? I'm surprised they don't attack Gene.
I'm in Florida.
And
Were you on the beach the other day? Because you look a little tan.
Yeah, were you on a beach? Let's laugh and joke about you getting arrested for beating your girlfriend. Okay? Let's do that. Because that's what Aleto likes to do. Look, you think I'm lying? Just look at the proof. I didn't do this to you. You did this to you, Gene.
Yeah, I was.
so what are you? What's next for you? What are you trying to do?
Well, like I said, I have the food trucks coming down. I'm gonna open up a tiny sausage stand. I got a few of those coming.
What? He's gonna open Italian sausage stand. No bullshit. Daddy, would you like a sausage? Fucking guy's crazy.
So now you're living in Florida?
Yeah, I'm in Florida.
And
Were you on the beach the other day? Because you look a little tan.
Yeah, I was.
So that's them joking about sausage lips here getting arrested for beating his fucking girlfriend up. That's them joking around about it. Oh yeah. Here's his mugshot.
So what's next for you? What are you trying to do?
Well, like I said,
Sausage. Sausage is next for me.
I have the food trucks coming down. I'm gonna open up a tiny sausage stand. I got a few of those coming. I still have my hands in the wash. I'm doing, whatever I can. I'm thinking about maybe, a J&G reunion. We'll see what's up.
Oh, he's reaching. Right around. He's a reach around guy.
That's it. I'll be on the sausage truck and the hot dog truck with you.
He'll be on the sausage truck, all right. Johnny boy here, he's gonna be the fucking mascot of the sausage truck. If you guys didn't know, he's got some moves. Look. Johnny boy's gonna be the mascot of the sausage truck. He's gonna be dancing outside to get customers in.
Eating the profits.
Eating the profits. What the fuck? He's gonna be eating the profits, Gene.
Are you not allowed to live in New York anymore?
No, I can. I'm free to go wherever I want.
Are you sure about that? I don't think that ankle bracelet will let you go any fucking where.
But now to be fair, the quality of life in Florida is a little bit better.
I love Florida. This is the best state. Right now, it's like 85 degrees. Sun's blazing.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you'll love it when you're in a prison cell for a couple years. I see that in your future there, sausage boy.
What do you think? Now I know you definitely have gone back and watched some of the stuff while you were away and read the comments. What do you think is the biggest misconception about what's been going on with you for the last couple of years?
I mean, there's so much stuff. I mean, a lot of this stuff is, just getting secondhand. But they said I beat girl and was, they exaggerate things. I never. If I went in front of the judge for beating a girl up, I'd still be in jail, and I'd have been in jail for years.
No, is that true? Is that true? Because there's only about 7 reports about it. Everyone else is lying. I believe that. I really believe that. Yeah, everyone else is lying. He's telling the truth. Everyone else is full of shit. That's got to be it,
You know what I mean? A lot of things are exaggerated. You just tried to make me look bad, and me and Johnny had a lot of guys coming at us because everybody wanted our spot, and everybody wanted us to be broken up. So they were saying anything about me. I was beating women up, still committing crimes. I was still being a gangster.
That makes sense to me. So he really did get arrested for beating his girlfriend up, but people are making it up because they wanted to break up the Johnny and Gene show. What? This guy makes no fucking sense at all.
Guns on people. I had somebody from Howell Beach that pulled a gun on them.
Well, that was in the report.
I'm like, I don't even understand this stuff. It's just made up stories.
They're looking at him like, you dumb motherfucker. There's fucking evidence on all this shit.
Are you 100% sure that you will never go back to jail?
Let's hear it.
I mean, I am pretty sure. I mean, I'm in a little pickle right now again, but it was a misunderstanding. I'm not going nowhere though.
Oh, it was a misunderstanding. That's right. It was a misunderstanding, guys.
What's the pickle? Are you allowed to talk about it?
Yeah, what's the pickle? Come on.
Yeah, I got basically a little situation with my girlfriend, and it's over with now. Basically, it'll be dropped in a couple weeks.
Oh yeah, it hasn't been dropped yet.
Okay. But are you confident yourself, like, assuming that there's no other crazy situations with people?
This is like nonsense. I get caught up for nonsense. Like, it's not like I'm out there playing with guns and doing wild shit. I'm getting caught up with stupid shit. You know what I mean?
But do you think that some of it is self-inflicted, or it's completely that you're just wrong place, wrong time?
Both. I mean, like I said, I don't know. It's hard for me to walk away from things, but I've been trying. You know what I mean?
Do you hear this dude's contradiction? I Staxx addictions to being a rat. If this me, I would hide away forever. Shit. If that was me, I would hide away forever too. Listen, if I was involved with any of this shit, right? Any of this mob shit, and I got another lease on life, and I cooperated against people like this guy did, then I would be living my life far away. I would be trying to enjoy my life. But this guy just can't learn. He doesn't learn. He wants everyone to think he's this big gangster. He wants to prove how tough he is. I don't got to prove nothing to nobody. And guess what? I haven't been arrested or went back to jail ever since I got sober. Would you imagine that? That's what happens when you get clean. Because you don't deal with the bullshit. Molino and Gene in a cage match in Tampa with Staxx as the ref. That would be a good one. Gene would lose. He would forfeit before the fight even started. Gene, a Vaseline specialist. It'll never happen, man. The only thing Gene's going to be fighting is the fucking current of the flush. The other thing he's going to be fighting is the assault charge he's fucking facing right now. So good luck with all that. Really, I hope it really works out for you.
Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 ho,
If you guys like this content, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. And we got a lot of good interviews dropping. I got the next one on Randy Couture is going to be dropping. Dan Black, he is Nick and Nate Diaz's coach. Part 3 of the Dan Black interview is going to be dropping today. Randy Couture is going to be dropping today. I got another one with Christina Faria. And that incredible. So you guys don't want to miss any of these. Here, we'll go down the line.
What's up, everybody? This is Randy Couture, and I'm chatting with Staxx.
Oh, shout out to Randy Couture. Shout out to the Iceman. We got another one.
Hey, what's up? Christine Faria, 125-pound bare knuckle champion. I'm chatting with Staxx.
Oh, we got more. I don't know if I have. Shout out to Stitch Duran.
Hey, Stitch Duran here. How you guys doing? Listen, I'm chatting here with Staxx. If you guys want to hear stories, I got stories like nobody else. A couple weeks later, he comes back, he has tattoos.
What did you think when he comes back? He's got this massive tattoo on his face. What are your thoughts? And shout out to Dan Black. I can't find his shout out, but it's over there. Most people I can find some forgiveness for, but not this bunch. You got that right, man. These people are irrelevant. Jose, what's going on, Zay? How have you been? Shout out to Jose. We got to get back on and do some more Mugshot Mondays, man. Today's Monday, right? Shit, let me know. We'll do a show at 3 o'clock if you want, man. Ecstasy is definitely a drug. Sammy Gravano doesn't want you to think that. He wants to minimize his role.
I did a whole thing that's coming out in April or May. A whole thing. Talus, a company from England, investigated the whole thing. Now, I don't know how it's going to turn out, but you're going to be able to see that. Now, I'll answer the question as best as I can. No, I never bought drugs. I never sold it. I lent them the money knowing that they were going to buy, not drugs.
Oh, wait, what?
That covers a lot of things. It was ecstasy. To me, ecstasy, you'll see that. Now, I'll answer the question as best as I can. No, I never bought drugs. I never sold it. I lent them the money knowing that they were going to buy, not drugs. Drugs is a word that covers a lot of things. It was ecstasy. To me, ecstasy was not a drug that killed. It wasn't like heroin or anything like that. I thought it was like pot. And the reality is, it is. It's a love drug. In other words, everybody loves each other. Everybody's happy. You don't get hooked. So it was a bullshit. To me, I looked at it as a bullshit drug. At the end, a decision came down that they really raised the limit on my son and my son-in-law and a few other people. And they didn't have me good. I'm not on phones. I'm not talking about drugs. I never dealt it. I never bought it. I just lent them money. But it was a deal. And I asked, well, what do they want? My son was facing 45 years with the feds and 25 years with the state. My son-in-law, big numbers too. So they said they really want you. If you take a plea and you admit to everything, we can cut them down. Your son will get no more than 9 years, and your son-in-law. And so I said, well, what would I have to? What would I get? And they said, you'd have to admit to everything, even things you didn't do. You'd have.
He's like, you'd have to rat. He's like, no problem. I'm the best at that, you know? So there he goes. Fucking hairless weasel. Sucked his own family into the drug business. Will you look at that? Pretty sad. And now he's trying to minimize his role in the whole drug business. Like, you can't make this up. He's basically saying that his son sucked him into it. It's not really drugs. And he's just justifying it. It's crazy. But it is what it is.
Because I said I didn't do that. I did lend the money. I knew what was going on, but what would I get?
So he did. He said, I didn't do that, but I did lend the money and I knew what was going on. So what does that make you, scammy? It makes you a fucking drug dealer.
If you take a plea and you admit to everything, we can cut them down. Your son will get no more than 9 years, and your son-in-law. And so I said, well, what would I have to? What would I get? And they said, you'd have to admit to everything, even things you didn't do. You'd have to admit to. Because I said I didn't do that. I did lend the money. I knew what was going on, but they said you got to just admit to everything. What's the difference?
He uses those lips as a flotation device, man. He pulls a string and it's like.
Going to take the plea to cut them loose. You got to admit to everything, and you're facing 12 on the low, 15 on the high. I said, all right, make the deal. I'll do it. And I did it. Well, they went for an upward departure, and I got a 20-year sentence with the feds. 19 years with the state running together.
What's going on, John?
17 years, 7 months on it. My son got a sentence, I think, of 9 years, up 3 months. My son-in-law got that same sentence. They were out in 7.5. I was out in almost 18. I did 18 years. Now, not trying to be a hero. I mean,
They should have kept your ass, scummy Gravano.
who the fuck wouldn't do that for their son? I'm going to watch my son go.
What about when you pulled a gun on your son for using your name in the drug business? What about that one, scammy? Do you remember that? Or has that slipped your mind?
Prison for 45 years. Never. I would admit it to killing Kennedy. I would admit it to anything they want and end my life. If that's what you're going to do it. The case was dirty.
You should have admitted to killing Alan Kaiser and gave the family some closure. But no. You're going to blame it on Louis Melito. And all your fucking facts don't line up. The kid was shot in the back of the head. He was running away from the scene. You said he was running towards the car. You said Louis Melito shot him, which is a total lie. You shot him, scammy. Be honest for once in your life.
Hope this investigation they're doing now and this documentary, all I asked them, I talked on it, I was part of it, my son was part of it, my daughter was part of it. I said, just tell the truth.
I don't know, man. I'd end up killing both of them if I was trapped in a cell with them. I would not be able to handle it.
If I'm the bad guy and you have the facts when you do your investigation, say, I did my time already. You're not going to hurt me. Don't worry about it. But if they did the wrong thing, tell the truth. And I think they will. They seem to be nice people.
That was Scammy's Gravano's his advice for his family. Tell the truth. I'm not going to tell the truth. Just that, you know. That was his advice to his family that are facing like decades in prison because of him. Because of him and his big publicity name that he wanted everyone to know that he's a big gangster.
good people, honest people. So I think they will tell the truth. So we'll see what that comes out.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see when that comes out, and we're going to cover it. So if you guys like this content, hit the like button, subscribe. Steve, what's going on, man? If you guys want to help out, I'm trying to get a new laptop. You can hit up the Cash App. Just specify where you want the money to go. If you want to put it towards a toy drive, just say it in the little, there's a note section. So just say where you want the money to go, and that's where it'll go. So if you guys want to help out, you can hit up the Cash App. It's Chatting with Staxx. You can hit up Venmo, PayPal, Super Stickers, Super Chats. And every single dollar is greatly appreciated. Put money right back into this show, or we go out and do things for the community. We're going to be doing some really good things this holiday season. And we got a lot more scummy rats on the chopping block. Don't worry. This guy's day is coming too. We're just having fun. So if you like this, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I appreciate all of you guys. And remember, don't be a Sammy Gravano.
Christmas. Ho, 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 ho.